she's got those darker stripes. And that you're hearing is a tiger chuff. That's a happy tiger greeting. So they will chuff at each other and they will chuff at people as well. So Tanya's going to train at this corner down here. So you guys, the whistle you will hear is the bridge, so the cat knows they did their command. So this, again, as I said, is positive reinforcement. If they do it, great. They get a piece of chicken treat. If not, that is fine as well. So we will do these commands to get those cats at the side of the fence there so we can do the medical checks through the fence line. We want to be able to do as much as we can through the fence line without having to sedate, because that is more of a stressor. So paw is what they're doing right now with both of them. They'll put the paw on the fence. We can check those claws. We can check those paws. You guys, they can get chapped paws in the wintertime like we get dry hands. So we can put medicine on those paws through the fence line, all without having to sedate them. We can check those claws as well. We want them to trim those claws on the tree logs and tree stumps that we have in there for them. But if they're not trimming those claws properly, if they look like they're going to try to ingrow, we would then have to sedate and trim. Kisman is doing up command there in the night house area. So we want them to fully extend that out. That helps us to check under those legs and that stomach. He's doing the follow command with Kisman right now. Can you come? She's trying to do the come command with Tanya over there. So this follow command will help us to shift them from one location in their habitat to another. So if we need them to go from the grassy habitat into that night house area, we can say that follow, and they'll follow along the fence line, and we can get them into the night house, close that door from the outside, and do all of our cleaning. We are never in there with those cats. They're in one area while we are in the other. And true cat fashion, Tanya is walking away from the training. They do go through about a pound of chicken treat per training session, you guys, as well. And these girls are sisters. They have been doing this training with us since they were about a year old, so they've been in this training for most of their lives.
So this one's not behaving over here?
Oh, she just decided she wants to go on in true cat fashion. They decide what they want to do, right? And so she decided she didn't want the trick and treat anymore. Kisman might be finishing up hers as well. So sometimes they are all about it, sometimes they're not. But I will tell you that my favorite command we do with these cats, you guys, is side. So the side command will tell them side. They will put their hip to the fence, and then we will give them that piece of chicken treat. The thing is that hip to the fence, we can give them vaccines to the fence line with this. So sometimes it's side, and then sometimes it's side and touch, where we have a team member there, staff member or a vet, that touches them on the hip with a tool. So we change that up so it's not the same all the time. We don't want them to get accustomed to the same thing every time. Also, the folks that are training these cats, are some of our interns. We do have interns that come from around the world. They have to graduate with their animal-related degree already. They get all the experience of cleaning, food prep, training, building habitats, you name it. We don't train every single animal we have on property right now. We do have about 100 animals. That's a lot to train every day. We train various species. So our grizzly bear's been trained, leopards have been trained, servals have been trained, bobcats, you name it. But right now, you were seeing them try to train Tanya and Kisman, and you hear her finishing breakfast. But with that, since they didn't fully do it, I will tell you that when they do end the training officially, when the cat decides that they want to do the whole training and then they finish it, we will do an all done command. So we will wave our hands. They will say all done. The cat knows there's no more chicken treats to be done. The training's done. And that's it. And so that's basically what we do with the training. It does help us to do those minor medical things to the fence without sedating. So, and we'll start that tour in about 5 minutes, just at the wooden pavilion for you guys. So I'll just meet you guys up there in about 5 minutes, all right?
Thank you.
Okay?
So I apologize to my admins for just going live and not letting anybody know, but we were starting this and I thought, oh my gosh, you guys would love to see how huge these enclosures are. And these aren't even anywhere near as big as what we're building out in the Freedom Field. Some people were worried about whether or not servals would like the colder weather, and these guys are liking it just fine. Oh, Howie went and bought himself a Turpentine Creek sweatshirt. Hey, Deb. Deb's on the live, so Samantha was really hoping you'd be here, Deb. All right, thank you, everybody.